Hello, friends. I am Karina Chin, and I want to welcome you today to my YouTube video. Hopefully, I'll be live. We'll see how this works again. I'm still fairly new at this. So, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I've been doing this for 15 years, and I love to share what I'm making with you. So, today I'm going to share some flip-flap cards. So, hopefully, you like these and you find them fun. And if you're watching the replay, leave a comment and I'll put your name into a draw to win a prize. And as well, if you're commenting throughout the video, same thing. Now, I didn't do my draws from last week, which means that I'll just draw and then I'll post it on my Facebook page. And my Facebook page is karinastamps.com. So if you're watching on Facebook, you can check it out here. And I also have a Karina's Creations page as well in Facebook that you're welcome to join. It's a public group, so I'd love to have you here as well. Okay, so let's get started right away. I'm in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I have to say I'm wearing a sweater today because it's minus 10 degrees. We actually had snow today, if you can believe that. So that is a little bit crazy, a little bit chilly today. And then before I start, I'll make some announcements. And let's see what's going on. If you're here, leave me a comment, and I know that it's working. Oh, good. Margaret Ann's here. Hello, Margaret Ann. How are you today? I'm so happy that you're joining me. You're probably staying at home because it's freezing outside, I would imagine. But anyway, it's a great day to stamp, right? So my few announcements today will be, I have a catalog kickoff party starting on April 29th, and I do that early because I'll be putting all the orders in the very first day we can, which I believe is May 3rd. It's May 3rd or May 4th. So if I take pre-orders for it, that way I can spend the whole day getting the orders in for you so you get your product faster. With my buy one, get one free sale, any items that are retiring, for example, Gentle Waves, if it's, $23 stamp, you get $23 in product free from the new catalog. You just pay shipping and GST on it. So that's why I run it every year. I've got tons and tons of items. So I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with those. And then also in May, I'm going to have a stamp camp. Well, it's not a stamp camp. It's an all-day retreat, and it's a day where I get to pamper you. And there's two classes, one at 9 and then one at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And the day ends at 3, so it's going to be lots of fun stamping. And I'll show you one of the stamp sets right away. Okay, so let's get started because I know Margaret Ann's here, so it's got to be working. Are you ready to see what we're working on today? Let me go down to my tabletop. So if you're watching today, we are going to make a flip-flap card. And this is really fun and easy to do, and I'll show you a few alternatives with that. If you wanted to order any products today, you can go to karinachin.stampinup.net, and the hostess code is up there. It's KKE494GR, and that hasn't changed yet. Sometimes I do change it over. And any orders help support my business, and it just allows me to give you more door prizes. Okay, so before I started, I just wanted to show you this fun card. So this is using Ranunculus Romance. It will be rolling over into the catalog, but this was my first flip-flap card, and I always tell you that you can never make a mistake. It's true. You can never make a mistake because look, I made a mistake. I don't know if you can see that. Here, I'll pull it off gently. You guys are probably going, oh, she's wrecking her card. See, I made a boo-boo and then you cover it up. But look how nice this card turned out. Isn't that fun? Thank you for sharing your heart. And this card was actually made, the Ranunculus Romance. I brought it in for my games night stamp because I thought that would be super fun for everybody to use. So this was my first attempt, which didn't work, so we'll put that away. But my tip of the day is if you don't have these stitched, I think it's Stitched So Sweetly, yeah, Stitched So Sweetly dies, they are retiring. So make sure you get them before the end of May because they'll be gone forever. And then the reason why I'm using the Let's Sail today is I thought this would be a perfect masculine card. And this designer series paper is gone. However, I have 3 packs of it. So anybody who places a $60 order will get a quarter package of this paper sent to them in the mail. I'll cut it down to 6 by 12, so it's a little cheaper to mail. And it's called Waves of the Ocean Designer Series DSP. Absolutely beautiful. So that will be kind of fun to get your hands on. And then what I did here is I stamped the Gentle Waves stamp set with Pacific Point ink, and then I embossed it with clear embossing powder. It's super shiny. It's not really showing in my camera, but I thought that made a really fun background to the Let's Sail stamp set. And the Let's Sail stamp set also has a coordinating punch, so that is really fun. And I'm not even sure where it is in the catalog. Oh my goodness, it's a good thing we're getting a new catalog. Look at this poor little ratty catalog. Isn't that just so sad? Anyway, it is, yeah, where's my punches? It's on page 70, and it's rolling over, so you can get it. However, it won't roll over as a bundle. So what Stampin' Up! Does is it lets you order it and puts it in the new catalog. But right now, if you order it, you save 10%. So it's $43 versus $48 if you had to buy the two of them separately in the catalog. So I do like to point that out, and it's perfect for Father's Day. And I've been using this Happy Birthday stamp set from, it's called Let's Celebrate. And I've been using it a lot because I love the sentiments. Can you see that? Celebrating You sentiments. And then the other thing I've been using with this is we're going to stamp with a stamp set called Soaring Swallows. And these are the dies, but I gotta show you this one. Look at this die. So this is retiring. You can still get it because it's in the mini catalog, but don't wait. But see how it just fits perfectly on all these sentiments? And I've been using, you can do Happy Father's Day. I've been using Happy Birthday a lot and Welcome Little One a lot. Right? Isn't that fun? Anyway, that's what it looks like. So that's kind of my tip of the day is you might want to consider getting the Swallow stamp sets. Okay, so I have this, and then here's my sneak peek before I get started. So this is a brand new stamp set coming in the annual catalog called Sweet Little Songbird. Look how cute it is, and I made the little wing flap. Isn't that cute? And I have to play with it a bit more because I want a bit more flapping motion, but I thought, you know, that wasn't too bad for my first attempt. And can you see these cute little note cards? Like, how cute are these? These are also going to be in the new catalog. And these are two of the brand new in colors that are coming out. We have Sweet Sorbet and Parakeet Party are two of the colors I'm using. And I also have an in color club that I run and paper and ribbon shares. So if you're wondering where all this good stuff is, you can go to my blog, which is karinastamps.com, get on my email list, and that's where I put all the information for all the swaps and all the good stuff. So isn't that adorable? Okay, I think I'm ready to start showing you how to make this card. So we'll set this one aside. Oh, here's my other sweet little songbird. What about this? Do you like this one? Ooh, isn't that pretty? Look how cute he is. So adorable. And this is the brand new in color ribbon. Isn't that fun? It's kind of sparkly and it's nice and thin and ties really easy. And then I used some more of it on here. Super cute, super cute. Okay, let's get stamping. So I'm going to get my kit out, and I think we will use, should we use the Soaring Swallows? I keep wanting to call it Swallowing Swallows, but it's not Swallowing Swallows. It is Soaring Swallows, because they're flying. They be flying around today. Okay, let's get this. And I've also got this out, and I've already mounted this on the block. So this is considered a two-step stamp set because you stamp your image and then you've got your filler pieces to go in. So one stamp, two-step stamping. And if you're wondering what kind of cards you can make with it, this is going to be my Wednesday morning card for the card class. Isn't that just beautiful? Like, look at all these beautiful little die cut details that you get with this card. So super cute. And then when you take my class, this is what it looks like. You pull out the pieces and it's all stamped and die cut for you. So it's ready to go. So I love to spoil my customers. I love to do card classes with them. And the card classes are run on Zoom so that we can do a little bit of chatting while we stamp. Okay, now what color do you think I should use For my bird, I think I wanted to use Highland Heather. Yeah, we're going to go purple. Let's go with a bit of purple. I'm afraid that the blue will be too dark if I use Night of Navy, because that's the color I used on here. Or, of course, this is Misty Moonlight. I guess I could have used that. But I want a purple bird today. It's Purple Bird Day, so let's do that. And we just gotta line it up. Oh, it looks like it just does the feathers. See, I haven't actually used this yet. Oh, that's pretty. That is one pretty bird. Okay, now the pretty bird needs to go on here, so I better die cut this out quickly. I guess I could have done this earlier for you, but you know, if you're watching the recording, you can just fast forward me. Let's pull up my die cutting machine. I'll just tuck this out of the way. And I've got my base. That looks like this. And I've got this one. And then we'll just put this here. You can actually secure this with a Post-it note. You can use washi tape. I am pretty confident in my die cutting skills because I got a brand new top plate. Look, it's got a couple little scratches on it. If you get a new plate, it looks like this, and then after it gets used, it does put cut marks in it from the dies. Oh, did I say I was confident in my die cutting abilities? I have changed my mind. What is Margaret Ann saying? Love that. Yeah, I'm so happy that you're here, Margaret Ann. I don't know where everybody else is today. Like I said, I've only been doing YouTube lives for a little bit, so maybe nobody can find me. Hard to say. Anyway, my Facebook profile got hacked and then got removed, so I'm doing it as Karina Stamps now. So if you're looking for me on Facebook, you can go to Karina Stamps. That is my new page. But I just thought it was easier to do the videos on YouTube right now. And then upload them onto Facebook, at least for the time being. Okay, now I've got this one done. There's my swallow. Now before I put my die cutting machine away, let's just move this die quickly. We'll just put this away because I'm not going to do any more swallow cards today. That's it for the swallows. But do I have my little slider area cut? Can't remember. Because I made this one card and then I got playing with the birds and then I got playing and then I ran out of time. You know how that happens when you create. Okay, let me check. No, there's no slot on this. So I'm going to show you how you create the slot for the slider cards. Now you could just get a paper trimmer and cut out like a 1/2-inch rectangle. Or if you have these amazing garden dies, right? This is in the mini catalog right now, home and garden dies. Now I can't sell this because I need these dies. And we did some great cards at my crafting crew team meeting, where I give everybody a PDF tutorial and we stamp together on the first Friday of every month. Isn't that just cute? Look how cute that card is. And you get to be part of the crafting crew when you get the starter kit through me. And the starter kit's always a great deal. It is $135 and you get $165 in product. Okay, now this is what I'm using. I'm doing a partial die cutting technique on this card because I only want, I don't know, maybe 2 inches to be cut. So if I put my plate on the whole thing, I'm going to cut out the whole rectangle, and I don't want that. I think this would be plenty. You just want to do it so that it covers the circle that I use. So let's just die cut this out quickly. Let's see. There we go. And I'm just going over here. Okay, perfect. There is that. And then I'm going to put this down. I'm going to do some embossing for you today as well. Okay, so we have this, and then watch. You just take your scissors and just snip it out, and now we have a perfect little rectangle for our flip-flap dies. Okay, so what we're going to do is I've already cut this. It's 1 inch by 6 inches, scored at 2 and 2.5 inches. And it's just going to go through here. But what we're going to do is, where is my circles? Okay, here's one circle. Can you guys see this? Oh my goodness, do we have stitched circles again? Oh, yes, we do. Look at this, brand new product, Stylish Shape Dies, stitched circles, and I need one of these. Oh no, yeah, stitched circles. So I did use this on my other card, but this one, I used the stitched squares that look like this. So I actually took it out of the DSP, and then here's my other one. Okay, so this is the card we're making. I just changed the shape, and I got my swallow. So let's put my swallow down on here first of all. And we'll go like so. And this is the beautiful, beautiful paper. I think it's called On the Horizon Designer Series paper. Oh, look, I got a brand new mono multi glue. Let's open this up. Hey, I buy these by the dozens. I really do. I love this stuff. Now, you don't have to use liquid glue, but if you've watched any of my videos, I'm usually a little crooked, so we'll just go like this and put that on. And then we need to put this on, and then I thought I had a happy birthday already die cut. I do. Here it is. Here's my happy birthday. Die cut out already. So let's just kind of place that. Okay, I think I'm going to stick my bird down and I'm going to pop out my happy birthday. What do you think? Good plan? Okay, we're going to go like this. And then we're going to pop this up. And of course, if you've ever seen me stamp, I use a take your pick tool. We'll just stab these little Stampin' Dimensionals. Ooh, it's not working very well today. They must be super sticky. And then you can just peel the backings away. And then it's ready to stick on your project like so. So happy birthday. It's a little off center, but I like it. That's the way I want it to be. And then what you're going to do with this piece is we have our background square, which is going to be here. And I'm saying happy birthday. And then what's the other sentiment that comes in this set? Happy birthday, sending loving thoughts. Wouldn't that be nice? I think so. Sending loving thoughts. Look how brand new these stamps are. Oh my goodness. Now let's just take our swallow over here. I should give him a little bath. He's purple, so stick him over there so we can't cause any problems. And I think it will just fit. Nope, it won't fit. What else can we say? Best wishes. Okay, well, let's do best wishes. Go like this. And I love the fact that you can actually see where the stamps go because the label is on this side of the case, and then that way you don't lose anything, right? You don't lose anybody. Okay, so here we go. Best wishes. Now it's going to fit on here. Okay, there we go. So we'll do best wishes right here. And I'll show you how this little flip flap is going to work. Such a good day to stamp. It feels actually like a hot chocolate day even. Okay, so now I notice that this is a little bit bigger, but I will fix that. Usually you have this piece kind of hiding. You want to put this right up against the score line that I created. And now because this is a bit long, let's just snip this off. We'll just do paper surgery, okay? And then what's going to happen is that we're going to put some tear and tape adhesive. You want to use a strong adhesive on this flap, like so. Then we're going to peel this off. And we will put on, oh, I know, I wanted to put this on, hold on, let's tear this off. I'm looking going, you know what, let's mat this piece. Haha, see what happens when you have liquid glue? It wasn't quite dry yet. Let's try this again, because it's going to look prettier, I think, matted. Yeah, there we go. Now I got sticky fingers. Okay, let's put this on again. Da, 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 da. There we go. And we're going to put that right here. And then see these little sticky marks? It's okay. I have an adhesive eraser, so don't worry about that. Okay, so I'm going to slide this through. And on this panel, we want, well, let's see, I want to center this. So on this back little panel, we're going to put our tear and tape adhesive. We're going to peel this off. There we go. Put it on like so. And I want to center this. Okay, let's see. Let's strategically think about this. So I've got my slider. This is going to go on top like so. And you want to make sure that when you're picking two pieces that this panel is larger than the panel underneath. Okay, how does that look? Yeah, that's going to look pretty good. And let's just stick that down right now. I'm just trying to not stick this part down. Let's center this on my card. Now I'm going to press it down, right? I think that's straight. And then what happens is that this side is anchored onto your designer series paper. And then when you pull it, it's going to flap. Isn't that fun? So then we need to grab some, I think we should use some brand new celebration ribbon. So this is Starry Sky. Love this ribbon. And we're just going to fold it in half. And I guess I could have made this little flap a little bit longer, but that's okay. They're going to see this ribbon and they're going to wonder what's going on, and then they're going to pull it. Okay, so I'm just feeding the two ends through the hole I created. And then we'll just give it a pull. Isn't that pretty? It's going to go like this. And if you're wondering what size that is, it is, oh, that's why. That's the problem. It should be, I cut it at 4 inches and it should be 3 3/4. So if it's a little smaller, then of course this would show through a little bit better. But what do you think? Isn't that pretty? Actually, I kind of like that. It's going to be a total surprise when someone gets this card now. And I'll show you on the other one. It's cut smaller so you can see what I did. Now, it's really important when you put this panel down that you do not glue it down. So I'm using 4 larger Stampin' Dimensionals. And we'll just anchor this to the card. Thank you, Margaret Ann. So I'm just kind of wondering what happened to everybody else today. Maybe everybody's stamping, or everybody's running errands, or everybody's out at a coffee shop having coffee. Okay, so let's put this down here. And then we'll put this layer in here like so. It's for my inside of the card. Hopefully this is the right size. I didn't double check. It should be 4 inches by 5 1/4. Okay, so there is the first card, and that's how you make a flip-flap card. So this one's going to be happy birthday, best wishes. And I could always add, you know, a little bit of bling. I do have some basic rhinestone gems right here, so maybe I'll just put a couple. I think it needs some rhinestones. We'll put 2 there. But isn't that swallow beautiful? So pretty. Okay, so that's card number 1, best wishes. Done. Now for card number 2, let me just move this out of the way. I've got a bit of a sneak peek for you, so I hope you're excited about this. There is a brand new stamp set coming, and it is called Wild and Sweet. Now you can get this with my, if you are coming on May the 28th, which is a Saturday, to my in-person event, you can get this with your registration. And then I thought we would do a flip-flap card with the panda. And I left it like this so that you can see how to put it together. So this is what I do. I take off my label piece. And then I'm going to peel this back like so. And then you just line up this foam with the sticker. Sticker / label, which is a little hard to do on camera, but that's okay. Now it's ready to go. And then hopefully you have a big block. If not, go and get yourself a case. Let's see, does that one fit on here? Yes, it does. So with this set, I highly recommend that you get a block E all our blocks have etched alphabet letters on them. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to do some embossing. So let's stamp our panda here. I probably should have used a Stamparatus with this, but too late, right? Because my idea is that I'm going to stamp the panda on here and we're going to emboss it. So let me get this out because my panda is bigger than my die cut image. And then we'll get my Versamark pad out. Oh, this isn't my good Versamark. When you buy a Versamark ink, always make sure that you buy a Versamark inker. Oh, this isn't bad. Versamark re-inker. Okay, and then what we're going to do is I have some black embossing powder here. And I think we need a spoon. Get my spoon. You know, I'm sure everybody has embossing spoons really close by. And then what we're going to do is I really want the panda head. Making sure that I got him on here. Okay, now if it doesn't work, then we will just choose another stamp set or do it again. Right? You can never mess this up. Ooh, look how pretty this is. Look at this little panda. He's cute. So that's why I chose this for my stamp camp. I just thought, oh my gosh, this little panda is adorable. You know, don't know if I'd want to meet him in the bush, but looking from a distance, he's pretty darn cute. Okay, now what we're going to do is emboss it. So I'm just going to put on my little embossing station, which is here, and we're just going to heat it with the heat tool. And then that way I don't have to color. And you hold it until it melts. There we go. What do you think? Cute? And doesn't it just make the image pop? Okay, so we have that. Now we need our flip-flap portion. That's going to look like this. And I've already cut this. I've already cut my soft succulent cardstock with that die from the Home and Garden, the garden dies. And I'm going to snip this out. And then what do you think? Should we try the new Fern 3D embossing folder? I think we should, right? Might as well play with all the new products. Let's see what this looks like. Okay, so we have this. There we go. Now, I think it feels like it's going to emboss this way. I always try to feel where the raised area is before I run it through my machine. And let's just get this a little bit tidied up so that I have room to pull my machine up. I always think I have enough room, but I think I need a bigger desk. I could have 12 feet of table space and still need a bigger desk. Anybody else have that problem? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. When you have a 3D embossing folder, because it's thick, you need base number 1, and then you need the basic gray, or you need the gray plate number 4. That's for embossing these thick folders. And if anybody is wanting a die cutting machine, it's going up to $170 with the new catalog. Right now it's $163, so save yourself $7, pick it up, and also get the starter kit with it, because for $165 you can get the die cutting machine right now, whereas once May the 4th hits, you won't be able to get the die cutting machine anymore in a starter kit because they priced it out. So sad. Okay, now can you guys see this? Let's pull it up to the camera. Look at that. Can you see the beautiful detail in that? Okay, I think that's pretty great. Okay, so I'm going to put happy birthday on here. And then I need some kind of a sentiment on here. So happy birthday. Is there like grateful to celebrate you every day? Yeah, I think that'll fit. Grateful to celebrate you every day. Yeah, right here. Okay, and watch this. I'm not even putting the sticker on this time, just to save a bit of time. Okay, we'll just pile that on there because I can just stamp, stamp, and it's a circle. So does it really matter if it's straight? No, a square it would matter, but not a circle. Okay, let's see. Wish me luck. Yes, look at that. Perfect. Okay, so now what's going to happen is I have this piece here. It looks like it's a bit wider. And what I did was grab this super fun punch. And let's get rid of that. This is the, let's see what punch. The Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch. I'm going to punch the longer side. Again, this is 2 inches by 6 inches, scored at 2 inches and 5.5. And I'm just going to put it like this. See, it's supposed to fit in the track. Mine's a bit wider. But if you just turn it upside down and take a look at it so it's even, you can use different sizes. And then what I did was take my Crocodile. Stampin' Up! Actually used to sell these. We don't anymore, but you can pick them up anywhere. It's just a heavy-duty hole punch. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is feed this through. So remember, we want, on this panel, we're going to have our circle. So let's just put a little bit of glue on here, like so. And it says, grateful to celebrate you every day. And then on this panel, we are going to have, okay, so Margaret Ann, you're the only one live today, so I think you should get a prize. I'll have to see what I've got in my pile of goodies. Okay, let's see. Let's put this on right here. That makes it easy for doing door prizes, right? Okay, so that's what it looks like. We got our first flap, our second flap, and then I'm going to put adhesive here and stick it down onto my soft succulent layer. Okay, we're going to anchor this down to the card, and then that will allow it to flap. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to put this through, and we want to make sure this is going to be centered on my card. Let's see. How does that look? That looks pretty darn good to me. Okay, and look, I've already got happy birthday on there. Should we just pop this up right now? I think so. So this would be a great masculine card too. You know, it's not too fluffy. And we'll just peel these off, put it on. Okay, so now what's going to happen is it's going to flap. Grateful to celebrate you every day. So we need some kind of a twine. You know what? I've got some of this white baker's twine. So it comes in the essentials pack. I've got a big one left over from before that I'm using, but we do have an essentials baker's twine pack. It comes with some black, some gray, some crumb cake, some white, some kind of vanilla, but I'm just using white because it's close by. Okay, and then that way they know that they have to pull this mechanism. Okay, great. Now we're going to go like this and flip it over, and I will do 4 Stampin' Dimensionals. I think I want the big ones this time. If you watch my videos, you'll know that I use the little ones a lot. Okay, there we go. And Margaret Ann's got a comment for me. Let's see what you're saying, Margaret Ann. It says that 9 people are watching. Oh, okay. Well, that's good, Margaret Ann. 9 people are watching, but only one's commenting. So what happens if it's not allowing you to comment? It's because I think you need a Gmail account and you have to be logged in before you can comment. So maybe that's what it is. But that's good to know. Thank you. Like I said, I'm really new at this YouTube live stuff, so it's hard to figure out sometimes. Okay, so what do you think here? Should we go like this. Yeah, I think we need 2 little matte black dots, and then that's it. Easy peasy, card completed. Okay, so what I've done today is I've shared with you how to make the flip flap cards. So we have made a panda one, which is brand new. You can get this with the new catalog starting on May the 3rd. I keep saying May the 3rd. Do you want me to actually check and see what date it is that you can order it? It is, see, I'm just looking at the back. I think I can show the back. Maybe not. May the 3rd. So May the 4th, you can actually order from this catalog. And we've got this one that flaps as well. So this is the Let's Set Sail. And then the final card I did today was the Soaring Swallows. I just have to laugh. I'll never get that name right. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. I hope I gave you some ideas, and I hope you'll try this card because they're lots of fun. And I think for masculine cards, it just gives the guys something to play with. And I know my daughter was in here earlier playing with all of these. So they are kind of fun to have an interactive card that you can make. So thanks for joining me today. And like I said, if you order, it helps to support my business. So the ordering information is here. If you want to take a class, I'd love to stamp with you. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.